Recording in progress.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I'm great. Thank you. Yes, how about you? I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, guys, today we will continue talking about the simple past. Remember that during the last class, we talked about how we can have different actions that we use to discuss about present activities, but if we want to express them to talk about the past, in English, we need to do some changes. We already established that we're going to have two different forms or ways to do that with regular verbs and irregular verbs. And today we will focus on the regular verbs. Remember that all regular verbs, when you want to use them in past, you need to add ed at the end of the verb to the written form, okay? However, the pronunciation is going to be different from one action to the other. And why? That is because we have to follow certain rules, okay? So here, I'd like you to see at the different rules. I'd like you to just give me a moment. Here we have them, okay? Which are the rules? Okay, there's one rule that says that we must identify the final consonant before the ed, and then depending on that letter, on that consonant, we're going to have three possibilities of sound. The first sound is going to be id, id, id. And this rule is the easiest for me because all you have to remember is if the final consonant before ed is a T or a D, you're going to pronounce the past with ed. As in the examples that we have here, okay, please pay attention to the screen. We have the words want and need. Want, before the ed, we have the final consonant t. So want in simple past is going to be pronounced as wanted. And need, which ends in d, we're going to pronounce it as needed. So yesterday, I wanted to talk to you because I needed a favor. So you can see how want changes to wanted and need changes to needed. And that is the easiest of the rules. And then we have the two remaining classifications, which are when they're going to be pronounced as t or d, okay? These rules say that if you have the final consonant as a P or K, F, G, H, S, H, in this list that you can see here, you're going to make them sound t. So if you have help in present, I help you, I can help you. But if you want to make it past, you have to pronounce it with a T at the end. So my mom helped me with my homework. Helped. Look. Hey, look at this. Well, yesterday, she looked very sad. Can you listen to that final t sound at the end? And the last one is the D sound. So we have actions like call, clean, offer, damaged. In these actions, the list of consonants includes the L, N, R, G, V, Z. Actually, there's a little mistake there, but we're not gonna go there right now. So if we have them, if we have that list, or if our action is on that list, we're gonna pronounce the past as D. Okay, so today I need to call my mom today in present, but yesterday I called her. I called her. As you can see, I do not use called or called. I'm using a D. I called her because when she cleaned my house, she fell. This is just an example. Okay, so this is the explanation, but this is the hard part. Today, I want to propose you something different, okay? And that is something that I learned. It is included here on this green chart that you can see. On this green chart that you can see, it is here. But let's move on. So, an easier way to understand how to pronounce this simple past with ed is the following. We're gonna divide the pronunciation again in 3 patterns, okay? The first rule is the one that is here, the easiest, as I told you before. If the consonant before ed ends in T or D, then our sound is gonna be id. For example, visit would be visited. Remember, guys, that consonants are the letters, the alphabet letters that are not vowels, okay? A, E, I, O, U, those are vowels. The consonants are the rest. B, C, D, F, G, H, L, M, N, and so on. Okay, so when we have the action visited, before pronouncing it, analyze the ed at the end and check the consonant before it. The consonant is D, right? T. So we're going to say visited. Are you following me right now? Yes? Okay. The second tip, here we have these examples. Please analyze the actions that appear on your left, okay? We have want, need, visit, and decide. Remember, consonants, not vowels, okay? Want and visit and in T, and need and decide, the final consonant is a D. So I wanted to talk to you because I needed to ask you for a favor. When I visited Europe, I decided I wanted to stay here. Do you see? Okay, nice. Now, the second rule has to do with the voice within the consonant. And for this, I'm gonna need you to use your fingers and your throat, okay? Let's talk about voice and voiceless. This is a very simple tip. If you get it, you're gonna get it right away and it'll be easier for you to practice. At the beginning, you may look a little silly, but when you have enough practice, you will master it. So let's talk about a voiced consonant. A voiced consonant is that consonant or that letter that when you produce it, when you make it, your vocal cords, the ones that are here, they make a vibration, okay? A vibration, teacher? Yes, they do. So For example, let's produce the M sound, okay? Take your two fingers, you place them here on your throat, and you're going, as you make the sound you can feel the vocal cords moving, right? Can you feel that? That vibration is called voiced consonant or a voiced sound, okay? When we have the N sound, let's do it together. Can you feel how it vibrates? Okay, so the tip is this. If you can feel that vibration on your throat with the final consonant before ED, then you're gonna make D at the end. The sound, the simple past sound is gonna be D, okay? For example, I'm sorry, I'm just moving this because I want you to see very nice the examples. Here we have the words, the actions, clean and welcome, okay? Clean would be the present, and if I add an ED, it would be the past. So if I have cleaned, let's analyze the N sound. Clean, clean. So I'm gonna use D at the end. I cleaned my house. Then welcome. Welcome is the present. The final consonant before ED, as you have it here in the example, the final consonant is the M, okay? So if I say welcome, that final sound, it vibrates, right? And here is when I say, okay, it vibrates, yes. Oh, a D. So I welcomed my friend to my house. Are you following me? Yes? Is this clear? Okay, we will work on more examples later on. Just now, let's go to the last rule or the last tip. And this one relates to voiceless consonants or voiceless sounds. What's a voiceless consonant? A voiceless consonant is that consonant that when you make it, when you say it out loud, it has no vibration on your vocal cords, okay? For example, let's talk about talk, the action of talking. If I say talk, what's the final consonant? Is the K, right? So if I say talk, when I make the K sound, if I place my fingers here, should I feel something moving, vibrating? Talk. Now about, how about use? Use. Do you feel it vibrating? No, right? You can't. It is because these consonants, they are voiceless. So if you don't have a vibration at the end of that consonant, the ED sound, to make it simple past, is gonna be a T. Okay? Examples. Let's see. Let me check. And again, I'm so sorry for this. Okay, we have the word dance and the word laugh. When we have the word dance, we add a D at the end to make it past, simple past, right? But remember, it's not the final vowel, but the final consonant. So which is the final consonant in the word dance? Is the letter C, right? If you say dance, dance, and you place your fingers, dance, dance, dance. How do you feel it moving? Is it a strong feeling? Is it barely moving? So we're going to use a T here. We're going to say danced. I danced all night. And how about laugh? When we have the word laugh, ah ha 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 ha, laugh, before the ED, as you can see here on the screen, before the ED, we have the H. And the sound of the H is a as in house, or as in hello, as in hi. So if you make the sound, I'm so sorry, if you make the sound with your fingers on your throat, laugh, laugh, or even with the sound, can you feel it vibrating? Can you feel your vocal cords moving? No, right? So the rule says that if you feel no vibration on your vocal cords, that ED sound is gonna be it. So dance is gonna be danced, and laugh is gonna be laughed. Do you get it? Yes? Don't worry, I have a lot of actions for us to practice together. Okay? So what do you think if we go and practice a little bit? Okay, guys, that's been everything for today. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So what am I gonna do here? I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to end. And I'm going to end it for everybody.